Hey everybody, Vanessa here, registered dietitian, nutritionist. In today's episode, we are going to be preparing a zucchini noodle bowl with avocado pesto and salmon. Delicious, great time of the year to have it, and it's really, really simple. And remember, building balanced bowls is all about following the fullness formula. So we're eating real food and trying to build fiber, protein, fat, and color into each and every one of our meals. This is the winning combination for sustained energy, fullness, and satisfaction. So here's what you're going to need for this recipe. For the pesto, we're going to use some avocado, some baby spinach, some fresh mint and fresh basil, pistachios, garlic, chili flakes, olive oil, and lemon juice. We're going to need some zucchini, some green peas, and some cooked salmon. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get started on our avocado pesto. So, of course, we're going to need an avocado. We only need half of it though, so I'm just going to slice this through in half, like so. And I'm actually, alright, I'm going to scoop the flesh of this into a food processor. Now you could also do this in a power blender if you'd like. Whatever you have on hand, I'm going to be using a food processor today. Half of an avocado. Next up, some baby spinach. Now baby spinach is a really great way to sneak in some extra greens into this recipe. And I'm adding a combination of fresh basil and fresh mint as well. Really nice combination. The nuts that I'm using for this pesto are pistachios. I'm going to add those in. 1 garlic clove. I'm going to add some hot chili pepper flakes. A little bit of olive oil. Here we go. And I'm going to squeeze about a tablespoon worth. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a roll. A bit of lemon juice in here as well. All right. And I'm going to get this going first, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water as I go until I reach the consistency that I'd like. So you can use about a 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup. It'll really depend on the consistency that this delivers to you at home. All right, so you're going to want to scrape it down the side, stop every now and then, scrape the pistachios down the side, and keep processing. You really want to make sure that you get a very, very smooth pesto, very smooth texture, like so. Here we go again. All right, that's coming together nicely. So I'm going to add a little bit of water now. Texture is almost there. I'm going to add a little bit more, and I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Season it, give it a taste to see how it is. All right, I'm just going to taste this to see how the seasoning is. I'm going to put a little bit more, but that's delicious, absolutely delicious. Give this another little blend, and then we're going to be able to pass on to our zucchini noodles. All right, so now that the pesto is done, we've got this gorgeous green pesto, we're going to move on to building our bowl and making our zucchini noodles. So I'm going to be using the equivalent of about 1 zucchini here, and just chop off the end. And to make the noodles, today I'm going to be using this handheld spiralizer. Really simple tool. You could find this in a specialty store with kitchen accessories, or you can order it online. There are also the base spiralizers. I have that set too, but I'm only going to be making one, so you can use those for when you have a bigger load to prepare. So look how simple this is. I'm just going to place the zucchini right through here, and then all you really have to do is twist. And then you've got these lovely strands. So I'm gonna prepare enough for myself right now. So about half of this. And zucchini noodles, you can do this with any other vegetable. You can do this with cucumber as well. You can do this with root vegetable, with carrots and sweet potatoes. And it's a really great alternative either if you're making a pasta dish and you want to switch things up a little bit, or you can just to have fun and switch up your salads. So this looks like enough. I'm just going to remove the core that fell in here. And that's it. So we've got some beautiful, beautiful zucchini noodles that are ready to go. And in fact, you can actually make a bigger batch of this and keep these in the fridge in an airtight container, and they'll actually last about 3 to 4 days in the fridge. So you can just toss these as you go during the week. So now that this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and start building the balanced bowl. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of the avocado pesto. I'm gonna add this right on top, a nice spoonful. I'm gonna give it a little toss, like this. And next up, I'm going to add some green peas. Now, green peas are such an underutilized ingredient. If you can get your hands on fresh peas, by all means, you know, during the spring and summertime, they're absolutely delicious. But keeping some frozen peas on hand in the freezer, really great high fiber alternative to a starchy meal, to a starchy side dish during the week. So I'm going to toss these in here like so. And we tend to not think of peas, but they're really a great alternative here. And next up, I'm just going to put these into my bowl like so. Get some extra peas. And just to finish it up for some really great protein, I've got some salmon that I've already cooked. Really simply with a little bit of salt, pepper, some lemon juice. I'm going to put you the how-to on my website, so at www.motivenutrition.com, and I'm going to place this right here, right over the top. I'm just going to break this up, and there you have it, a beautiful balanced bowl. So we've got some zucchini noodles, some healthy fats from our avocado, some fresh, beautiful peas, some salmon. Now this balanced bowl is really simple to prepare, and it really showcases healthy fats. Now healthy fats are so important. You don't need to fear fat. The basic fat philosophy that I recommend is to focus most of your fats in your diet from foods like we have here. So we've got some pistachios and some avocado and some salmon. So those are foods that inherently have good fats. So most of your fats from foods, some of your fats from oils. So we've got some olive oil, and the least of your fats should come from processed foods and boxed or prepared foods. So this is today's balanced bowl. I hope you enjoy it, and I really hope you try this recipe out at home. And if you do, make sure to snap a picture and hashtag balanced bowls. You can share it in your social media or on Instagram so that I can take a peek as well. When you go to motivenutrition.com, get on the mailing list, and you will receive a great guide on how to build your own balanced bowls at home if you want to take this a little bit further. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.